guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a products I regret buying video where I'm going to tell you guys a few products I just do not like at all. These are products that I probably have talked about. I may not have talked about some of them. Actually, the majority of them I have not talked about. So yeah, these are products I think suck in my opinion. Just a quick disclaimer, these are just my opinions. This is just the thoughts of one person. You may absolutely love these products. Do not get offended. Everything works differently for everyone. But there are going to be a few things on here that I'm not going to actually have on me because I've already returned them. But for the most part, I do have the products here with me. So the first thing I regret buying is the NYX No Filter Finishing Powder. I really do not like these because I feel like if you have dry skin they would be a lot better, but this made me look so oily. It does have a little bit of a sheen in it and they are kind of baked, so you may be able to do it wet. I think I tried it but it didn't work any differently, but this just made me look so oily and greasy. It did not keep my makeup on longer, but like I said, if you have dry skin it may be a really good powder for you. The next thing I regret buying is something I did review and I will link it below and in the cards up here in this video. I really regret buying the Kardashian Beauty No Apologies liquid makeups, but they really need to apologize for this foundation because it sucks. It is so bad. There are so many things I could say about it. It's just a really weird foundation. Go check out that video and you guys will understand all my complaints. It may have looked better in the video than it did in real life, but it just has no coverage. It fades away. It just blends away. Like, it doesn't matter how long you sit there and blend and try to build it up. It doesn't build up to anything. It's so stupid. So the next thing I regret buying is this new liquid lipstick from Bare Minerals, and it's not necessarily the product that I regret buying. It's actually the color. I'm really trying to find liquid lipsticks for my wedding that are going to be kiss proof, transfer proof, but are also very comfortable and like hydrating on the lips. But this is the Bare Minerals. What is this called? I don't really know anymore. I think this is called the Nude liquid lipstick or cream. I don't know what it's called. I will link everything below, but this is just their new liquid lipsticks and this is in the shade Swag. So this isn't really an ugly color and even the formula is not horrible. It does dry to more of like a cream matte finish, so it's not super bad. Here's the color. It's actually pretty pigmented. This is like a purpley color. I was wanting something a little bit more mauve, like a mauve nude. This is actually a little bit more of a purpley lilac tone mauve. I don't really like the color, but I mean, I would be open to trying other colors from this line. I'm just not a big fan of this one. So the next thing I regret buying is this Almay Smart Shade Anti-Aging Skin Tone Matching Makeup. So this is the one that like Carrie Underwood endorses, and it's supposed to adjust to your skin tone, and it does do that. And I was actually kind of on board with it for a while, but the biggest thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't sound very long. It does fade away pretty fast. So yeah, it looks white when you first put it on your hand, and then here it is right here, and then it adjusts to your skin tone, and it does adjust pretty well, but I don't know, it doesn't have very good coverage, which I didn't expect it to. I figured this is something that you would use if you're in a hurry and you're just trying to get out the door. You just want to use your fingers. I don't recommend using a sponge or a brush with this. Your fingers do actually work better with it. It just warms up the product and allows it to actually adjust and melt into your skin. But it has like a high light coverage, a light to medium coverage. It's not very buildable, but I don't know. It's not a bad product. It's just not my favorite. So the next thing I have is this Essence Gel Liner, and I actually did like this for a while, and I think I put it in a video not too long ago. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a try-on haul or something. But this is a really jet black formula. It's very creamy, it's very rich, and it actually does blend out very well. And I thought I liked it, but every time I wear this, I get smudges and like smearing all around my eye, and it's actually pretty bad. Even like when I don't put it on my lower lash line or my waterline, and I just put it on my top lash line, it still somehow manages to like, it just melts on the corners, it melts down here on my under eye area. It's not very good as far as staying power, so I'm just not a big fan of this. The next thing I have is another liquid lipstick, because like I said, I'm on the hunt for a good one. This is the Smashbox Always On liquid lipstick in the shade Babe Alert. So this is the closest nudie mauve shade I could find for what I want for my wedding. So it's a really pretty color when you first swatch it out. Here's what it looks like right here, and I'll get up close in just a second. But this is actually more of like it's actually just more of like a warm pinky rose shade. It's a really pretty color, but this is so drying on my lips, and I've heard a lot of people talk good things about these, and actually this was recommended to me by one of my friends who loves it. So I think if you're okay with liquid lipsticks in general, I'm not, but if you are okay with that really matte drying formula, then you probably would like this, because this didn't go anywhere and it stayed on my lip. It's like it stained my lips for a very long time, but I just couldn't handle the like cat butt look like the butthole look of my lips. They just look so dry, and it was just very, very uncomfortable. And not to mention, if you get it anywhere outside of your lip line, like on your skin, you're gonna play hell getting it off. So it's a pretty color. I think it's a good formula if you like matte liquid lipsticks in general, but I'm just not a big fan of it. The next thing I have is this e.l.f. Lip Plumper and Lip Primer. So it's not the product I don't like about this. I actually can't even tell you if the product's good. My problem is when I got it, look at it, it's so deformed, and both sides were like this. When I actually got it, it was like pointy and like in a weird shape, and then it just kind of broke off. And then that's the plumper side, but I did try the plumper, and I really do like the plumper. It feels very like minty and cooling and kind of tingly. So this is what both sides looks like. It's just kind of deformed and misshaped. I did use the primer side. The primer side is more, it's like a concealer for your lips. It cancels out all the color, but it's actually too pigmented to do much. I don't know, as you can see, it has a lot of color to it. Actually, can you see it? It has a lot of color to it, so it looks like I feel like it would be something that would crease, and you'd be able to see the crease lines of it like a concealer would. But I feel like the plumper side would be pretty good, so I'm going to take this back and give this another go, but very bad packaging. And then the last thing that I regret buying is this Anastasia stick foundation. I did do a full review and demo over it. I will link it below and in the card up here. I just don't like this foundation. I think the price point is amazing, and I think the fact that they made it more for oily skin is also incredible, but I just didn't like the formula. I didn't like how it blended. I didn't like the coverage. It didn't look super heavy or anything on my skin. I just didn't like those other aspects, so that just kind of canceled out all the good in it. And keep in mind, I'm not a big stick foundation or like cream foundation person, so I am a little biased in that sense. I wanted to like it, it just didn't work for me. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what products you regret buying lately, because let's just spread some negativity around, why don't we? Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on all my social media, all the links are below, and make sure you follow me on Snapchat. I just got one at the Glamour Index. I'm having a whole lot of fun, and you will too if you follow me, and I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. Mwah.